Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, or should I call myself Failure Pile Snorris. It's playing some more Dungeon Run. We're on loop 5, 10, 15, whatever the fuck loop we're on. We're gonna try Hunter, having just had a miserable failure against King Togglewoggle as Shaman. I came so close, but just could not draw my wish, and therefore lost. So, up against a wee whelp here as the Hunter. I don't even want to talk about what I'm hoping for, because at the moment, we pretty much all know what all the stuff is that I hope for, and we know it's never going to happen, so who even cares? Let's just keep this trap for a little bit of clearing and a little bit of damage, draw other useless cards, and continue on. Come on, Stone Tusk Boar, you know you're in there. Okay, wow, that's not even the wolf. God, how is it possible to not draw anything that matters? Alright, I'm not going to miss Steady Shot. Let's go ahead and... fuck you, Boar. I don't want you anymore. You can just suck yourself. You can just suck yourself with those tusks. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Alright, so now at this point, we Steady Shot. Play the pig. So I don't actually get to win on turn 4 with this line. Unless my opponent ignores my pig. No, he doesn't. So sad. Too bad. Alright, well, we're gonna have the rare turn 5 win this way. This will protect me from dying. Meep. And then I can Steady Shot, aka click a button and win next turn. Oh boy, I'm still reeling from that Shaman loss. Such a hard one. Such a hard one. Almost had it. Didn't get wish. Didn't get good treasures. That's the story of my life. Well, what do we got here? Ah, could it fucking be the captured flag at last? I almost want to take the Justicar's Ring because it's so fun, but captured flag, man. Carry. Alright. Smugglers. This is really the one bad pack. It's a stupid pack. This is way too slow. This is sort of not that great. I mean, I don't really care that much about these, but hey, captured flag, right? Huh? These are 2/2s. Yes, that's got to be it. I mean, Flare is tempting just because of that trapped room, which I have only ever found as the Hunter, and which has just absolutely murdered me every single time. But, I'm still going to take the captured flag, and now we can make use of it by having our 1/1s be 2/2s, which is a pretty big difference. Maybe I could even take later on the Death Rattle treasure. Although watch, with the Shaman I had a billion battle cries, so I was offered a Death Rattle treasure. I'm sure here I'm gonna get the battle cry treasure. Alright, pretty decent opening here. We'll keep the trap. Keep the pig, of course. Now this is, I don't think, very good. It's a little slow. I don't see that being particularly effective, but let's just not care, because against this boss, with your minions having +1/+1, that's pretty much all that matters. We'll Steady Shot, then we'll maybe lay a companion down. Who even cares? You can just do whatever you want. I can just roll my face back and forth across the keyboard, and I'll still win this. Thanks to my beloved, my precious flag. Okay, let's think about what to do here. It is, I mean, everything's pretty tempting, honestly. This attacks for 5, he's at 7. Yeah, I'm going to just keep it real simple. Let's just do this. This way I'm practically guaranteed to win on turn 4 with this 5 attack and a Steady Shot. You can get a coin, that's fine. You are not going to kill me. But I will kill you. Haha. Oh, man. Finally, I got a good feeling, guys. This is the one. This is gonna be the one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. Let's get some good cards here. What do we got? We got 2 Kel'Thuzods. Kel'Thuzod continues to not really be my favorite legendary here. This is fine. Cheap stuff is good when you have +1/+1. Let me just take a quick look here. Death Rattle, These are good minions. These are really good. These are all good cards. Can't complain about any of them, but I'm going to just grab this stuff because having a really solid early game is nice. And if I lose to the frickin' trap treasure room or the lava-filled pit or whatever the fuck because I just have no luck, that's fine, but I still think that overall that's going to maximize my odds of picking up some of the tough fights later on if I just have things to play early, especially things that, you know, produce value when they die and so forth. Okay, so this is a good 3-mana minion. If I had a crystal gem, I might actually keep this to play on turn 2 because that's quite solid, but as it is, I know I've got 1 mana and 2 mana cards in there, so let's get them. Huh? Alright, Stone Tusk Boar, MVP. Guess I have a lot of 3-drops in this deck. Maybe that's something I should watch out for, is not taking too many 3-drops. 3-drops are always a little bit awkward because they're not quite strong enough to win with, but they are expensive enough to definitely clog your hand with. Okay, so let's think Steady Shot versus the Timberwolf. I think the Timberwolf makes a lot of sense. It's 1 damage now and it's 2 damage next turn, so it's definitely better than Steady Shot. Alright, he's setting up. One thing this boss does when you fight him early is sometimes he spends a lot of time just setting up. And then he's just dead by the time he can do anything, and it looks like that's what's going to happen here. He's actually dead next turn. Alright, yep, egg every turn, and he's dead. Okay, turn 4 win. Full health achievement. Booyah, nice and fast. Let's keep on rocking, let's keep on cruising. Cruising USA. Hunter cruising USA for the win. Best friends forever, here we go. Alright, well, I don't think this is the right synergy, and I don't like this card anyway. The wand is decent, but my deck is pretty cheap. I'm actually going to grab the Wand of Stuffing. I got a whole bunch of cheap crap, let's get it all in my hand. Okay, what do we got here? This is terrible. This stuff is, I think, pretty good. A 2/3 for 2 that spawns 2/2/2s when it dies is honestly solid. And this is, well, the web spinners are slow. This is actually not a good card. They're all 2/2s, so that's good. But I don't really care about getting beasts when they die. And then this stuff is actually fine, right? This is totally fine too. So what do I want? Well, there's no bad cards here. So I think I want this, because there's a 2 and a 2, 1 and a 2 is pretty similar, but then I also get a 3. Well, the 3 is not that great. So I have a not-so-great 3 or a not-so-great 6. But I like the Kindly Grandmother. Spawning a 4/3 is pretty awesome. And if I get the Death Rattle twice treasure, that could be really solid. Alright, we have a really tough matchup here for this deck. This is actually going to be scary, because this is the guy that recruits a minion from each deck, and I don't really have, like, anything big in my deck at all. I wasn't really offered any big minions either, except for, like, the 2 Kel'Thuzads, which I don't think was the right call to take. But, of course, if I lose this because I didn't have 2 Kel'Thuzads cramping my style, then, so be it. Now, normally you want to keep your spells in your hand. This one is so bad, though, I'm actually going to mulligan it because it's just that bad. And much as it pains me, I'm going to have to try to beat this boss by, like, playing stuff and killing him with it. It hurts because that's really not how you're supposed to beat this boss, but I feel like that's my only real chance. So, luckily I get a turn of reprieve here before the shit show on Parade starts. Let's go ahead and adapt. You know, I'm going to get Poisonous. It may seem a little bit odd, but this does give me a free kill on whatever his first minion is. And if he does pull a Sleepy Dragon, I'm going to be really glad I did that. Okay, he didn't pull a Sleepy Dragon. Is this worth killing? I mean, it's just going to maul my shit if I don't kill it. So, I guess the answer is yes. I'm going to first put 9 damage on his fat, ugly mug. And then I'm going to cross my fingers and pray he doesn't get the Sleepy Dragon, which is pretty much how this boss fight always goes, is me praying he doesn't get that one. Alright, he didn't get the Sleepy Dragon, he did get something that's pretty much just as bad. Now I've got to really think about this. 11, I can actually deal 11 damage. This is 5, 8, 11. I can actually do it. Alright, I'm going to do it. I could wait, for example, for Hunter's Mark. Like, I could try something like that. But what I'm judging to be the case here is that I'm going to be better off just hoping he doesn't get a taunt, and then I can pound him with my minions. Alright, Rotface is a little scary, of course, because you can generate legendaries, but as long as his next one isn't a... Ooh, nice! Oh, that's so good. Okay. So let's just draw... I guess I'm drawing pretty much my entire deck at this point. Okay, Hunter's Mark is very important. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Well, let's play this. I'm not going to Deadly Shot because I want to save the Deadly Shot in case he gets a taunt. No, I got this in case he gets his on. I'm gonna deadly shot right now. Yep. Although, could I have actually just killed him? I could have killed him. I am killing him without playing stuff like bow or steady shot. All right, wow. So I just totally beat that the quote-unquote wrong way, but you know what? That captured flag really carried me because it enabled me to kill this Tar Lord with the extra damage, and I did more damage to him the whole time. Okay, this could be good with the Unleash the Hounds and my other cheap minions. I don't particularly want that, and I don't want this. This is nice. I like this card a lot. Grandmother's really good. This thing is pretty weak. Now, Barnes, I don't think synergizes all that well with my deck. It would be nice to have a couple of big fatters, and these are kind of exactly what I want as far as big fatters go. A really nice fat one that kind of acts as sort of a controlling card, and then this, if I do end up taking Death Rattle, that's pretty good for me too. It could help me. Barnes is just sort of on the weak side is the problem. So do I just totally ignore my upper end and take what I know are really solid cards just to have tons of redundancy early on? Or do I pause for a sec and take some big fatties? I'm going to trust my instincts, which are telling me to get the small stuff, and if I lose, then I lose. All right, this one is a tough one. It's the one that transforms his minions. It evolves them. I am fighting the lesser version, in which case his hero power costs 0 and increases the mana cost by 1, and I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad I don't have to fight the later version, even though it costs 1 mana, because then his stuff increases the mana cost by 3, which gets really out of control really fast. I'm going to keep the Hunter's Mark, just in case things do start to get out of control. I can use this with Explosive Trap or with Unleash the Hounds to kill something, and I'm going to trust that because I have very aggressively been taking cheap minions, that I'm going to, you know, have good stuff to play, even if I reserve 1 card in my hand as a just-in-case emergency sort of thing. Okay, so he's off to a slow start, which is really good. I'm actually not going to play the Bag of Stuffing yet. I don't really see a reason to play it now as opposed to next turn. Yeah, this is always very annoying because it's going to kill one of my things. Ooh. So that doesn't... Oh, this is actually... Shoot, that sucks a lot. Because I can't kill it unless I get a Huffer. And it's going to be able to kill all my stuff. Okay. Do I roll for a Huffer? No, let's just play Bear Shock. It's fine. As long as I can make plays on curve, with Captured Flag, my plays are so strong, I actually am fine to wait on this until I basically have a mana left over. Ooh, nice. I got a little bit lucky. He drew a pretty weak one. And he decided to pop my Grandma for me, which was an odd choice. Alright, so now let's see. Yes, I'll play the bow. I will... Well, it's actually, I guess, draw cards. It is, by the way, smart to draw a card second there, because by playing a card first, I essentially draw an extra card. I don't, however, need to wait and see what my cards are, because I know what I'm going to do, and I have no mana. Okay, Bag of Stuffing has been pretty damn sweet for me. I mean, I've always been lucky, obviously been lucky that I've actually been drawing it, but it's been nice. All right, so you're going to do one of your taunts. Okay, good. All right, so let's see. I don't think it matters that much how I do this, but I'll go ahead and take this trade, take it a little on the slow side, do that, and I messed up. I should have played this first. I could have dealt an extra point of damage. Okay, Spreading Plague is annoying, but on the flip side, it does mean that I draw, or that I get to get an extra Hound if I wait. I can just flat out kill this one. Let me actually modify that guy. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the driver's seat now. I don't really see this going south at all in any way, so we'll just do this. Got a huge board. He's got nothing. I don't think this guy has any really, like, great removal options. I don't think he even has evolves. His only evolution is the actual hero power. So now... You killing my Bear Shark? Or no, my Razor Maw? Yeah. Okay, so I've got 11, 13 damage. He's almost dead. Sure. Let's actually evolve this. See if I can get Wind Fury on it. Okay, so this is 12, 17, 19. Yes. There's a couple different ways this can work. We'll do it this way. Oh, don't forget to actually attack again. Yeah, so then when he attacks... my face, he'll die. fine. Wait, why didn't I just use the... I should have just used the hounds. I forgot that it was 2/2s. Even if it was 1/1s, it didn't matter. Yeah, I should have just used these and killed him on my turn. That was awfully silly of me. Okay, well, yeah, so next turn we'll just click a button and win. Nope, okay, I guess I really just dragged that out for absolutely no reason. Very well. And that's that. God, I love the captured flag. It just makes everything so much frickin' easier. Okay, come on. Give me a good treasure. I will take the death rattles. I'll take it. Alright, this is it. Yeah. I might have been torn if I had gotten the crystal gem. Being able to play 2 drops on turn 1 is really nice. But here we go. We're now getting a lot of good stuff out of it. And alright, it's time to think a lot. So we are getting big stuff no matter what. So what do I want the most? Well, Yasharge I don't think is something I want. It is an 11/11, but I don't think it's that helpful. Obviously, there's synergy with Barnes and him, but I don't think it's actually that good because most of my stuff's pretty cheap. Call of the Wild is nice, though, because it's guaranteed to buff my board and give me a Misha for taunt and give me a Huffer for some removal. She's not that good. I can only avoid her, however, by going into this pack, and I don't think this pack is the right one, so we're going to take that. Although that's not the best pack it could have been, I am kind of glad at the very least that the game made it easy for me by forcing me to take something big. That was always the struggle before, is do I pause for a second and take something huge so that my deck has an actual end of the curve? Or do I just keep taking small stuff? I don't know what the right call is, but at least this way, I don't have to feel bad about it, because if I lose because I had my hand full of stuff I couldn't play, then I can just be like, oh, well, it wasn't my fault, I was forced. Okay, as we've talked about before, death rattles do not trigger 4 times when you have the death rattle treasure and are fighting this boss. But this is still a really good keep. I get a pair of 4/3s when it dies. I mean, it's really difficult for my opponent to beat that. Main thing I'm concerned about is if he does that bullshit where he plays a sheep early on. You know what I'm talking about. There's even a reason to just not play this on turn 1 and see if he'll play a sheep. Just because sometimes he'll play a sheep and then it gets really stupid and really annoying. Luckily that's not happening here, so let's just keep up the pain. Pretty sure his hand has no sheep in it. This boss will play a sheep if it's got it. Okay, now in this situation, do I do the trade? I don't think I do the trade. I think we just, let's just play on curve and keep hitting the face. So any of my minions will trade with this. All this does is adds 2 death rattles to his hand. That is a good long-term value, but because it's not immediate value, I really don't care about it. Okay, now this I don't particularly want to pop because it gives him immediate value on the board, so let's just play a big dumb beast and keep hitting the face. We'll see if we can Wind Fury this or give it plus attack like last time. Okay, so this battle cry copies twice, which means this will actually spawn 4 2-drops when it dies. And maybe I should have killed that piloted shredder. Shoot. Okay. Well, there's a couple things I could do. I could actually try to give this thing stealth with the Razor Maw. If, of course, I don't get offered stealth, then it looks and feels really stupid. So what I'll do is I'll just buff the beast. And I do buff it twice, actually, because that is a battle cry. So let's get Wind Fury, and let's go for the bonus attack. And we're just gonna face it. I messed up. I should have played this first. Oh god, I'm an idiot. That was really stupid. I could have gotten like 4, 5, 6 extra damage if I had just played that first. Whoops! Well, let's see if my beast can live. As long as he can't trigger this death rattle himself, I am doing okay. So now let's play this. Attack twice. And thankfully, despite missing 6 damage, we still get a full health kill on turn 6. Alright, so that was good. This was definitely a really good boss for me to face. Even though it negates one of my treasures, it's just a really easy boss. Comparatively speaking, much more so than, for example, the Trapped Room that I'm sure we'll be fighting next. Alright, this is not what I want. I would have loved this when I had 1 mana weapons, but I think this is just too slow. I actually am rather in love with another explosive trap, although the candle shot sucks. And this thing sort of also sucks. Oh god, I really just want explosive trap. There's just nothing good here. Yeah, I don't want any of that crap. So we're just gonna do that. No! Why? I think the only reason I have not won yet with Hunter is that for the third time I'm facing off against this fucking trapped room. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. I don't want this in my opening hand. I don't want it. I don't want to play it on turn 2, that's for damn sure. I don't know what I want, but what I want is, I guess, to just hope that he doesn't have the dart trap. I think that's the only one that triggers off of the use of the hero power. We're just gonna wait. And the main thing I'm concerned about is if he plays like the Ethereal Arcanist, that's the one that gets +2/+2 if you have a secret at the end of your turn. We're just gonna wait if he plays that, and if he plays that, then I'll kill it with Deadly Shot, I guess. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure the correct thing is to just do nothing. Because if I play this and he has like a snipe or an explosive runes or some shit, then, you know, I end up in a lot of trouble. Okay, so now I have to Deadly Shot this. I'm hoping he doesn't have a spell-based one. Oh god, please do not be counterspell. Oh my motherfucking Christ. Of all the mage secrets it could have been, it had to be the counterspell. Motherfucker. Alright, how am I going to deal with this? The only way I can think of is if I top deck Hunter's Mark. Yeah. I've got like, I think, 3 turns maybe? 5, 7, 9. Yeah, this thing gets really big really fast. Oh, God. Motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. I'm so mad. Motherfucker. I am just so pissed that it was that. He had only 1 mage secret, and it was that one. So he's hitting me for an extra 3 turns with this, and of course an extra gajillion damage a turn because of that. So I still don't have my Hunter's Mark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this. Of course there was a secret that triggers on that, and then I'm going to play Explosive Trap, and that gives me an extra secret. And I'm basically hoping for who even knows what. Something? Dart Trap. Motherfucking Dart Trap. Okay. Well, great. So that doesn't stop it because it's not Freezing Trap, it's Explosive Trap, so I still take 9 damage. I still take 12 damage, let's be real here. I need Hunter's Mark pretty much now. Pretty much right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, let's do this. I guess I am immune while attacking. Of course, that would happen. And then he gets a Saw Blade. Does that count as a trap being used? Oh no, it's my turn, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well... I mean, I guess I gotta do this, right? And it is good that they all have 2 attack. Unfortunately, there's a number of things here, like, this would take 5 hounds all by itself. I really needed my Timberwolf is what I needed. So do I take, you spend 5 of these to kill 11, or not 11 damage, which is rising every turn? This is 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, it feels so wrong to do this, but I mean, the math works out. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And okay. So, what exactly are my outs? Explosive Trap doesn't even clear things. This, I guess, takes out a little bit of damage. So he's got 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. I'm dead in 2 turns. It was that fucking counterspell, man. I was okay with this thing. But then he had the Ethereal Arcanist, and then he had the counterspell. And so with this perfectly good run with the Captured Flag and a really awesome deck that I'm pretty sure could have at least had a fighting chance against any of the 5 final fucking bosses, I lose to frickin' counterspell. Alright, well, let's see. Does this save me? It technically saves me for a turn, so I will play it. Let's do this. By some ungodly miracle, that didn't trigger a secret. Okay, steady shot. You know, I played a dog last turn, and it didn't, and the dog didn't trigger a secret. So maybe I can play one of these guys. Maybe. Oh, God. Ah. So he gets that, and then he gets another one, and so then it means I am dead. Because tragically explosive, of course. Oh, God. Why was that? What was I even thinking? Playing minions. I mean, Jesus. If I had the spell damage robe, I could clear this, but I can't. So it's over. I just have to hope the AI is, I don't know, really, really, really stupid, where like it doesn't trigger my secrets for some reason, or it decides to trade or something like that. I don't know exactly how this is supposed to work. Trade with my minions, trade with my minions, trade with them? No. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you fucking enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Oh my God. Trapped room. 3 times, Hunter every time. I could not beat it. I'll see you guys soon.